Hello, 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 everyone. Standing here with an itchy nose. Let's see. Got to get all my windows up and going here. Something is different. My window looks different, so OBS Studio must have updated. Can you hear me? Can I get a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me? All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's go back and see. Terie was here with her pink gloved hands. Jill, Mona did what? Hello, hello. Let's see who else is here. Our ice cream queen. And there's Mary. Love the wrench holders. Yes, we do. Mary, you won 2 weeks ago, but I didn't hear from you. Actually, in all fairness to everyone involved, I drew 3 winners and I did not hear from anyone. And as you know, everyone has 7 days, and I did all the notifications, but I can't really, I didn't have the time nor can I, go through and go, oh, do I have this person's email or do I have them on Messenger? It's just, my life has been in turmoil, and, so I apologize, I can't do that. But anyway, yes, we love our moderators. Let's see. And Misty, hello. She says hello from Dayton, Ohio. And Barb is here. We'll be here for a little bit. Her and her husband are celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary. Wow, woohoo. You get the happy dance for that. I hope you guys have an amazing time. An amazing time. Happy anniversary. So Mary's here from Rhode Island, probably at work. Oh, and there's Richard. He joined her. He's from Rhode Island too. So they're sticking right together, those two, in the chat. I'm just teasing. And let's see, Denise is here from Northeast Scotland, where it is a rubbish day with rain, and more rain. She's been sewing crumbs all day, and now all she has to do is decide what to make. So, good afternoon. Let me see, did I say good afternoon to Richard and to Denise? Let's see. Terie had a good idea. She said, Denise, salvage the day. Make a tote depending on the amount of fabric you made, or a small lap quilt, or table runner. All excellent ideas. And there's Lisa, our other wrench holder in blue. She says, hooty hoo, everyone. Well, hooty hoo to you as well. Hooty and the blowfish, too. Okay. So, I don't know. I gotta turn my camera here. Whoa, what's that over in the corner by my door? Do you see them? Lisa sent me some Happy Mail, and those are called Prosperity Hens, and they have a bell on the end. They are adorable. Jill is here from chilly Fort Wayne, Indiana. And let's see. I think I caught up. Oh my goodness, I did. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Hello, Honor. Lukey is here. Joetta is here from the Mississippi-Alabama state line. Well, that's amazing. No, Mary says, I'm so sorry. If I snooze, I lose. I would never expect you to chase us down. Well, I appreciate your understanding on that. I just felt bad because usually at least one person comes, but all 3, the monthly creative word of the day winner, the fabric winner, and the postcard winner. Yikes. Hi, Pamela. Pamela says, hi, Marie. Great to be here with you all. It's 5 p.m. here in England. A really gloomy, wet day, but I'm sewing at the moment. Mary L. is here from Virginia. Pearl Medina from Moreno Valley, California. Kathy's here from Ontario, Canada. Kathy Quilts and Krafts, hello to you. Lisa says itchy nose equals company. See, and then you guys showed up. It's true. Let me see. Hi, Alice. Alice is here. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Hi, Rose. Good to see you. Okay, so I think I got everyone. And if I didn't, I apologize. And I know there's some of you down there in the back row. I can see you down there. I just can't make out who it is. So I do have some notes that I need to grab. I was almost ready for today. Almost, like this close, that close. I hadn't been on YouTube in like a long time, and then yesterday I turned on YouTube and Mona and Deb S were in doing a live stream, and to be honest with you, I didn't even catch what they were sewing, but I'm like, people, there's people there I can visit. So it's always a great time. I don't know if you've ever checked out Mona's live streams, but there's always something happening. She has all these little prizes that flip through and go. I guess it was the day before yesterday that I was there. And Mona, I apologize. I felt kind of bad. Someone asked me in the middle of your chat when my live stream was. So I was like, yikes, I'm not trying to direct people my way. But I answered her and then gave her the wrong answer because I've had insomnia so bad that I don't even know what day of the week it is. Hi, Georgina. She is deconstructing jeans. Rose has a question. I'm going to be answering that in just a moment, Gammy Rowe, because I bought some. So you hold on to that question, and thank you for it. Peggy Lee says hello from Las Vegas. And Kathleen Kendall, I know where you're from. Unity, Maine. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome. I'll tell you guys, it was, I believe, 27 degrees here last night. Right now, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yes, Terie says she loves watching Mona and Deb and Rowena. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. They crack me up. Yes, they do. Okay, so thank you to my mods, because they really do keep this ship afloat. I couldn't do it without them. And so I really appreciate everything they do for me, for you, for the channel. You know, we just love our mods. Also, I want to thank Kimberly from My Fabric Addiction 1 for supplying our weekly fabric prize giveaway, although it's been 3 weeks. So, you know, but hopefully today we can get her a winner. So, if you are new here and you wonder what these prizes are all about, I'm going to do a quick run through. All the, everything you need to know is in the description box. But basically the run through is, if you leave a comment under this video, not here in the live chat, it won't count. But if you leave a comment below and you just say, hey Marie, I had a good time hanging out with you guys, your name is automatically in the drawing for a fabric postcard. So you can live anywhere in the world, and any comment at all. I mean, yeah, you want to be nice. Did I say that? So any comment can get you in the drawing. And then we have what's called the Creative Word of the Day contest. And this is how that works. Each Wednesday, I give you a word. It might be the word sewing, or it might be October. You never know. If you use that in a sentence in your comment, then your name goes in the drawing for a monthly prize. And at the first, or during the first Wednesday of each month, I draw one name that used the Creative Word of the Day from each video from the previous month. And as long as you got your name in there, you haven't won anything in the last 90 days, you have an opportunity to win. Now, both of those that I just told you about, you can live anywhere in the world and win those. Because one is a postcard prize. The other one is something either that I buy or make, but if you're outside the US, your prize will vary on the monthly Creative Word of the Day prize because of postage costs. And then the one that so many look forward to, because why get a postcard when you can get what? A fabric prize from My Fabric Addiction 1 over on Etsy. And that's why each week we stop and we thank Kimberly. So the rules are a bit different for that one. You have to live in the US because, again, of postage costs. You can't have won anything from my channel in the previous 90 days. So I would ask, if you are a winner, you can still leave a comment. It's not that you can't, but try not to use the magic words and all that. And what happens is I then go to your winning comment, I reply to you, and I tell you how to contact me. You have 7 days to contact me to claim your prize. So, all right. I'll get back to the chat here in just a moment, but I want to kind of skip along. It's been a couple of weeks. I apologize, and I appreciate everyone's understanding. My mom has been very ill, and she's doing a lot better because she is tough, like beyond, there isn't even a word for it. But she's out of the hospital and at a rehab and nursing facility in the town where she lives, and you know, nothing wrong with that, right? Okay, so first off, I wanted to tell you guys about our Spotlight Channel of the Week. So again, if you're new here, I try each Wednesday to just let you guys know about another YouTuber that I think you might like. You know, you go check them out. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. You know how it goes. But this woman's name is Sherry, S-H-E-R-I. And her channel name is Lessons Learned, L-E-A-R-N-T, D-T, learned, no, L-E-A-R-N-T, there we go. I have it in the description box, and I bet Terry's going to drop a link there for us. Thank you, Terie. But she just had a video out the other day that I was watching. I think it was 2 days ago. So I was just watching it this morning. And she gets talking about different quilt blocks that she's working on. She has all kinds of different videos. But she does so. So if you want to check her out, you can go to the description box below this video. Or you can check out, Terie just dropped the link right there where it says Nightbot. So if you click that, it would take you over. Okay, before I go any further, I'm going to see if I can catch up here in the chat really quick and see what's happening. Let's see. Lukey says, I've been under the weather. Sorry, Lukey. So watching you on TV while I hand stitch Helping Hands. It's a holder for playing cards for Church Bazaar. Aww. Well, Lukey, we all hope that you feel better soon. And it sounds like, you know, you got a little project to work on, and that's just how it goes, you know. But sounds like you're taking care of yourself, and that's the best thing you can do. So keep up the good work and feel better soon. Let's see. Lisa says, oh, Jill, it was 47 degrees in Muncie, Indiana less than an hour ago. There was even a bit of sleet yesterday. Yeah, I hear you, Lisa. We were in the 20s last night. In fact, my husband was on Facebook yesterday, and it came up on his memories from 12 years ago yesterday that he was out putting, he said, I was outside today putting the storm windows on during a snowstorm. So, you know, you never know. Okay, but yeah, sleet. My goodness. Yes, yes. Okay. Hey, Honor. It's an honor for you to be here. I know, that's corny. Woke up to 46 wonderful degrees after 98 degree record-breaking high on Sunday. Oh my land. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me scroll through. Terie said she loves my Fabric Addiction mystery bundle that she won. She was so surprised. Lisa said she'll be right back. Okay. Terie says it's 48 degrees where she is, and she has the windows open and the fan on. No, that would be me. Hi, Gladys. We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming over and popping in and saying hello. All right. So let's go to Happy Mail. And before I show anything, I am going to throw this out there and say that I have been so stressed over so many different things lately that if I've forgotten something that someone sent me, I apologize profusely. But it's been 2 weeks since my video, and if I've forgotten something, I apologize. Okay. Oh, let's see. Debee McClaskey. I know that's your first time, isn't it? You get the happy dance. Welcome. She says, I love sewing. I enjoy learning new ideas. I do too, Debee. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Okay, so Happy Mail. Now, I feel like I'm sitting low. I always have issues with my chair. Okay, so a box came. Now, the first box I'm going to show you came from Lisa. So I have two admin girls named Lisa. One is Lisa Marie and one is Lisa Lesa. Hi Jackie. Hi Fern. Hi Nancy. There's the zipper queen. She's here. Tempe, Arizona, 82 degrees, 48 degrees in Washington. Hi Laura. Laura's here. She says, sorry I'm late. Well, if it happens again, I'm going to need a note, you know. Okay, so our own dear Lisa sent a box. And there are a few things that were in there that I'm not going to show just because it was kind of more on a personal note. But you guys know what I'm saying. Okay, so I've already been, you know, like going through it, and I got everything everywhere, so it was packed so neatly. It is not packed neatly anymore. Oh, and also, if you are new here and you're wondering why is she just chatting and why aren't we sewing, that's because it's what? It's What's Up Wednesday, and we just sit and we visit. We have fun. We chit-chat. That's just what we do. The tutorials, they're with the tutorials. This is just chatter. And Fern says in Indiana it's 52 degrees. And Nancy says 53 in Oregon. Well, there we go. Yes, and Lisa is correct. You are never late, Laura. But if you were, I need the note. Okay. So what was in the box from Lisa? Some wrap and zap. Never, ever is there a week go by that I don't need wrap and zap. Right? Seriously. Okay. And then check it out. Some selvage edges. But I'm going to set these to the side because I'm going to be showing you something here in a moment. And these are so cool. I gave my husband one because I knew he'd love it. Look, they are like a small, I want to say branch, stick off a tree. See? But they're a pencil. And they have the knots. Isn't that cool? I love these. So I believe there were 3. Anyway, I have 2 up here now because I shared with my hubby. Yeah. All kinds of nice stuff. There's ribbon. And then I have some ribbon mixed in with this because, as I say, I get everything all discombobulated. And then she had made some items with Harry Potter fabric. And I know 2 kids who love Harry Potter stuff. So look what Lisa gifted me. The fabric that she had left over. Isn't that sweet? Even the Scrappy strips, which you know I will use. So thank you, Lisa. And then let's see what else is in here. So this is called Paper Crafting Ribbon, and it's on like a little spool, and it matches with the Harry Potter fabric, which I just dropped a piece of stuff. Okay. Set that aside. Okay, before I go any further, I have to open this and show you guys. Seriously. Okay. So I'll say, I mean, they're both good, but I'll save the quote best for last. Okay, this one looks like a zipper, but it has it shaped into the letter P, and it says, don't forget your pull. I love stickers all over my machine, so I've been collecting them. And what's the other one, you might ask? It's got a chicken, and it says, you win, playing bobbin chicken. See, around the outside of the chicken, it's shaped like a bobbin. Isn't that adorable? I love them. Love, love, love. Okay, let's see. And these are 2 dish drying mats for a project from the Dollar Tree. And then this. I was going to open them this morning, and I kind of wavered back and forth. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I'll wait and show them. But you know what? I did. So she got me, there is one more pair, but I have them on. She got me compression socks because she knows that my legs have been bothering me. Goodness. think I have an allergy or something. No. Anyway, they're really pretty too. They're not just a boring old sock, like an old gray gym sock or something. Oh no, flowers. So thank you very, very much, Lisa, for that. And then what else was there? Look at that spool of thread, huh? I'm not going to run out of black thread for a while, am I? I use mostly black, white, and gray. Occasionally like a beige, but I think gray, black, white, I mean, you can sew almost everything you have with this stuff. So, as I said, there were a few other little things in there. She had a little note, and I'll keep that to myself. But, so before I go on any further with the Happy Mail, I want to stop and show you guys how neat this is. I started working on some more fabric postcards. These ones have like leaves being, stitched in and everything. But these that Lisa sent me match so well. There's a yellow in here, and I don't remember which postcard I had it on, but it was perfect. And I'm just going to lay that across there, like, I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet or where, but they match so well, because the lettering is in orange. So thank you so much, Lisa. You are beyond thoughtful, and I really appreciate the gift. All right, so what came next? Well, a little package came in, and the UPS driver dropped it off, and I said to my husband that I didn't order anything. Well, actually, I had ordered something, but it wasn't coming in yet. And he brought it in, and I opened it, and it was some number 5 zipper tape. And the pulls look like castles, but they also have, let me see, I need to show them to you. They have little edges on them that, to me, kind of look almost like a wing. And I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. But anyway, it is supposed to be like a Disney castle on the pull. Okay. And these are from our very own Terie. So thank you, Terie. And I appreciate that. So you guys might wonder what I am doing, saying this might look like wings instead of a castle. And I'm going to get to that in just a moment, because I went fabric shopping. Gotta have something to match with all this stuff, right? Oh, I know what I meant to say too. Speaking of Lisa, she had gifted me some things probably a year ago, little strips of fabric. And I was still working with those the other day. Like there's one, there's a whole bunch in here. Because these aren't done. These are far from done. I want to decorate these up. But some of these are from the fabrics that she sent me and that you guys have sent me. You guys are absolutely fabulous. And when you send me scraps, they're prettier because they're not my scraps. But I need to jazz these up with some words, some buttons, some ribbons. I have some rickrack from the 1950s. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff all out and ready, but I wanted to show you guys an idea that I had. So, normally what I do, and this is just a quick rundown, I cut a piece of cotton batting that is 5 by 7, or approximately. And then I stitch my fabric down. Now, I don't always do it diagonally, but lately I've kind of liked that. But as you can see, I don't always. And then I have some that are just all crumbs pieced together, but you can do them any way you want. Anyway, I stitch the fabric down to the batting. Then once I have done whatever decorative stitching that I'm going to do, I trim them to 4.5 by 6.5. And then I put glue on a piece of comic book board, which is just a little bit thicker than cardstock. I just put some clear or white Elmer's glue put the 4.5 by 6.5 on there, and stitch around the edge. Okay, so that's how I normally do it. Now, my mom is at a nursing and rehab facility, and I thought, if I make her a postcard, there's no way for it to stand up. So it's either got to be across the room from her where she can't see it on like a, I don't know, cork board or whatever you call it, or I need to come up with something. So someone, when my channel was new, had gifted me these. There are, I don't know, 8 or 10 probably. There are, I think they call them craft envelopes and cards, but they're just blank. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. I know you guys know. So I thought, I'm going to trim one of these that's basically the same size as the front of this, or you could do it on the inside, but I think the outside is better. Okay, I'm going to make a card. The only thing I'm wondering, and I'll find out soon enough, is I hope it doesn't like tip forward from the weight, but I almost don't think it would. And once I get the other things on there, as long as I don't put buttons and things on there, I think it's a pretty good idea. Because I use all kinds of things, and I applique onto the front, so I really want to come up with something neat, you know, unique, one of a kind, all that. So that, sorry I had to stop in the middle of my Happy Mail, but it kind of went with one thing. All right, let me catch up on the chat for just a moment. I know I won't be able to catch everyone. Jackie would love a long arm, but doesn't have the space for one. Oh, yes. Let's see. Joyce is here. Good morning to Joyce. I'm trying to scroll back. Hi, Betty. Betty Cummings is here. Just joining in. She said, good morning. We're glad you're here. Laura up there had said she was trying to choose a thread color to quilt a quilt that she spent too much time sandwiching yesterday. Okay, let's see. People are talking about where they grew up, and of course we all have our aches and pains, don't we? We sure do. And then Joyce came in and said good morning to me and everyone in the chat. And Terie said, I love that, in all caps. Someone, Lisa, gifted me that bobbin chicken sticker as well. Boy, she's just out there giving and giving, isn't she, Terie? And Laura said that she decided that she needs a long arm, and now she needs to win the lottery. Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte Howard says, good morning, gents and ladies. Well, good morning to you too, Charlotte. We're glad you're here. Let's see. Jackie says, I would love a long arm, but I won't have space for one. Planning on learning to quilt with my embroidery machine. I bought the table frame from Dime, D-I-M-E. Let's see. And Terie had said, Laura, every time I make a quilt, I suffer for a week. Oh, see, that's why I've been ignoring. Like, I know I'm going to, but I really, yeah. In fact, I'm going to be showing you guys some fabric here in a moment because I went to Martin's yesterday. I really did. You wait till you see what I got. So exciting. But one thing I went there for was some flannel. I wanted some red, green, or both flannel. Because last year, one of my subscribers, when she first was fairly new to my channel, bought me a layer cake. And let me grab it. And it is called Christmas Fair by Moda. It's gorgeous. And I want to make a rag quilt. But on the back, I want green, red kind of thing going. I think that's what I want. Hard to know what you want, right? But a rag quilt is something that I can do. So, okay, let's see. Honor says, oh no, to the knee and back pain peeps. Yep. A whole body workout, says Laura. Terie says, Marie, those are so pretty. My postcards are lacking. I'm sure they're not lacking, Terie. We are all so critical of our own work, aren't we? We always are. Goodness. All right, let me see. I'm going to keep scrolling here. Honor says, I can't help but smile when you laugh like that, Marie. You know, it's funny you say that, Honor, and I'm glad I can make you smile, but I was scrolling on YouTube one day on the YouTube Shorts section, and there was this guy. You could tell from the accent, or I could, that he was in the UK, and he just had a little guitar and he's strumming. You know, I have to make the motion, and he was singing this little song, and then at the end he did this like giggle laugh thing, and his name is Casey Lowry, and he is trying to get pre-saves, which I had to go find out what a pre-save was, because he had a radio DJ said, you'll never make it in the music industry, but if you can get X number of pre-saves, I'll put you on the radio. It's something like that. But what it is his content can be a bit racy, and then other times it's hilarious. But what it is he has one of those laughs that just makes you happy. You can't not smile, and that just means so much. All right, well, thank you, Honor. I appreciate that. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Lisa. Terie says, wow, Marie, you're knocking those out of the park. I have to think too much about design when I make mine. I used to do that, but you know, it's like Mona and I had gotten together and we did postcards, and she was like, oh, I'm doing mine wrong because I'm like, no, you're not. She was using smaller pieces of fabric. What she was doing was basically crumb quilting on a small scale, and I had told her, oh, I just did some of those a year or so ago, and didn't I find them a few weeks after her and I filmed that, just using up scratch. You can make them whatever you want. But I like to do, like, let's say it was Valentine's Day. I like to use the colors, but then I like to applique on the front. And I have a Cricut maker that can cut fabric. Yes, indeed I do. I do. I need lessons. That's what I need lessons. But anyway, that's a subject for another day. We're going to go back to Happy Mail. Oh, let me catch up. Mona said cute. Thank you, Mona. Oh, hi, Jamie. Jamie says hello. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. As someone said earlier, you're never late. Lisa says she's yet to make any postcard. Mona says overkill on ads today. That's too bad, because you know what, Mona? You know how you can say conservative, balanced, or a lot? Usually I pick the middle one. Today I clicked the lowest amount of ads for people. Joyce says she's never made fabric postcards, but I have her wanting to. They're so fun. They are so fun. I need to get busy with Christmas ones. Not everyone will get one, but yeah, you know. Let's see. Someone's busy. I'm gonna scroll back. Hi, Brenda. Brenda Foley's here. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Susan is here. Hi, Susan Munger. She says hello to Joyce and everyone else in the chat that I missed. That's what I do too, Susan. I'm always missing people because it's so hard to keep up. Let's see. And Jamie says, yes, we're our own worst and best critic. We certainly are. And Susan is entering a quilt, table runner, mini NCW wallet, and homemade apple pie filling. I bet in the local fair. That's awesome. I think that's just amazing. I used to do that when my kids were little, and I have some ribbons downstairs on my kitchen wall. But it's just fun to do, isn't it? All right, and homemade strawberry jam, yum, yum. Well, I wish you the best of luck. It was fun to do it, right? Hi, Christina, 1986. She's hey, ladies, I'm working on making a medieval skirt out of a bed sheet. Ah, you're getting ready. That's awesome, Christina. Let's see. Okay. Jolene says, just joining from Utah. We'll go back and listen from the first. Love your podcast. Thank you so much, Jolene. And I have to say, we have a daughter whose name is, it's mispronounced a lot, okay? But it's capital J-O apostrophe capital L-E-T-A. So a lot of people will say Joletta, and I'm like, no, there would have to be two T's, but you're close. It's Jolita. But I see your name, and I think it's gorgeous, and I hope I said it right, but I believe it's Jolene. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. Jamie said she said, I have a Cricut maker, but haven't tried or thought about using it on material. That's the only thing I've used it on, is to cut out shapes, but I have some ideas for the postcards, cutting out shapes on the Cricut maker and applying them on. All right. So, Susan says she turned 57 last week on the 11th. Well, happy birthday to you. Yeah, I quietly turned 60 in September. Yeah, getting there. Okay, back to happy mail. All right. The next are things that I bought myself, because we have to make our own happiness sometimes, right? And yeah, my AC is still out over there. I need to get hubby to get it put in the closet. All right. Speaking of Jolita, she will oftentimes buy like a Etsy gift card for me, because you know there's patterns or there's fabric or there's labels or there's so much you can buy on Etsy. Well, from the last gift card I still had almost $10, and it's been sitting there for like 4 months, and I thought, well, you know, I probably just ought to use it up, right? Why not? I needed some fabric that had something to do with a pharmacy, because I need to make something for a pharmacist. Figure that one, right? All right, so I found this fabric, nice blue. They had it in other colors, but I thought the blue was very nice, and I believe it's a half yard. And then one of our granddaughters is crazy, and I do mean crazy, for butterflies and purple and pink. Isn't that gorgeous fabric? Huh? So yeah, there's a half yard of that. So I used up the rest of my money, and I think I put $3 with it or something, and then there it is. Gorgeous. Okay. Did I show you guys the Super Bloom tote bag that I made? Because I don't remember 2 weeks ago. I apologize. I don't remember. Donna. Hi, Donna from Paris, Tennessee. Hello, hello. It's a mile or two down the road. You are from me. Just 1 or 2. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Thank you for dropping in, hanging out with us, but especially just for saying hi. We really like that. Hey, Georgina. I don't know if I knew you. Did I know you were here? Did you sneak up on me, Georgina? Terie says, I quietly turned... Never mind. That's so Terie. Oh, goodness. Lisa says, ha, still a pup, Susan. Happy belated birthday. Yes. Joetta. My name is Joetta. What annoys me is I often go by Joe, and people want to spell it J-O-E. What? Why? I don't get it either, Joetta. I don't understand. But, you know, yeah, because J-O-E is a boy. That's what I would think. J-O is a girl, which is like our daughter. She got part of her father's name and then part of her grandmother's name, which was Lita, so they put it together with the apostrophe. And I mean, it is different. I agree. Okay, so, Susan says, we missed you, Marie. Well, thank you so much. I missed you guys, too. I just really had a lot going on. Okay, so in case you missed it, and this is dark, I realize. It was my first Super Bloom tote bag, and this is by Sarah Lawson over at So Sweetness. And I did not follow the pattern 100%. the first thing I did was I chose a non-directional fabric, which ended up being, for the most part, upside down, because why not? But if you look on the end, on this pocket, we got this girl. She's standing there proud. She's like, I'm ready. Anyway, there are pockets on each end. Okay, see on the curve, nice big roomy pockets. And in the pattern, it calls for a zipper to be here. Now, our very own Terie is the one who had gifted me the pattern. She gifted me a gift certificate to the website. I chose the pattern. It's kind of how it went. But she has already made this. And she said to me that you might want to think about not putting the zipper in there. And I realize this is hard for you guys to see because I should have put some, you know, binding or something on there. Anyway, she said because it's hard to unzip on a curve. And I thought, you know what? That is right. That is right. Okay, so I believe they're called a zipper placket. And I had some of this green fabric. It has black roses on it. I know it's hard to see, but I had had that easily 5 years. And I love that green fabric. I just didn't know what to use it for. So I used it for the placket and for the straps. On the inside, I used purple because that's what I did. Purple and green were in the outer bag, and it's my first one. I went with it, okay? So I used a number 3 zipper here for this inner pocket, and then I used the number 5 here. Joetta says, me too. Joe from John and Etta from my grandma. See? Worked out perfectly. Let me scroll back up here. Jamie says, I don't remember yesterday. I'm with you. I'm with you. And Terie had said to show the super bloom again. Absolutely. Can you drop that link, Terie, by the way? I do think, please and thank you. I do think I put the link down below in the description box in case you're interested, but let me show you how wide it is. See? It's a good size bag. So, gorgeous bag. All right. Now, let me catch up. Susan, we missed you, Marie. Well, I really missed you guys in doing the chats. I really did. Thank you, Susan. That's so sweet. Jackie said she loved the butterflies. I do too, and I'm hoping our granddaughter will. Lukey says she quietly turned 65 in August, collecting old age. Well, happy belated birthday. Georgina, no, I didn't, LOL. Done deconstructing jeans. Well, that is good. And Jackie says, Marie, different and very pretty name. I think so too. Thank you very much, Jackie. All right, and that's where Joetta had said, me too. Joe from John and Etta from my grandma. Thank you, Susan. She said, beautiful bag. And Jamie said she turned 62 in June. Shh. We're not telling anyone, Jamie. We're not telling anyone. Hi, Mary G. She says, cute bag. I like a longer handle on a tote bag. So much easier to shoulder it while shopping. See, that's me, Mary. The bags that I normally carry, I cut the handles really long. I like it for the same reason you do. So when I gift someone a tote bag, I have to stop and think that not everyone likes them the way I do, you know. But thank you very much. And Laura says that's a wonderful bag. Thank you, Laura. Jamie says I could hide my mini dachshund in that bag. You could. You could. Thank you, Georgina. She said nice job. Well done. Thank you. Terie says, that bag will hold my smaller bag and my hoodie and water if I need it. Just a great size. Yeah, it is. It is a wonderful size. Mona says, pretty bag. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so all that and the fabric to get to the next part of what I bought because I went to Martin's. So I've been trying to wrap it up and, you know, continue the story and get it all in there. But, okay, a while back, and I'm going to say it was eBay. I got some Aerosmith fabric. That was one of them. But some of my lovely subscribers knew that I don't have a Joann Fabric near me, and they went to Joann Fabric, and my favorite band, Aerosmith, they got me some Aerosmith fabric. Okay? So I have that one. I have one with, it looks like an ace. It says Aerosmith. And then this one's from their fan club. It says Aero Force 1. So, I want to make a Super Bloom tote bag using, at first at least, this Aerosmith fabric. But I needed something to match with it. So I went over to Martin's yesterday, hubby and I did. So while he was in the hardware department, I went to the fabric department. So, I will first say that anything swirls I generally like, but paisleys, I'm in. I don't care if it's a color I dislike. If it's paisley, I'm in. I just, there's something about them. But I wanted something that was going to match really well with this. Okay, I'm grabbing it. I promise I am. I just don't want it to blend with my shirt. What do you think? I think it's amazing. I think it really matches. Okay? I know it's not the same as looking at it if it's right straight down on the table, but it does match really well. Okay, and because I know people will wonder, this was 108 inch wide. It was $11.99 a yard, and I bought the 1 yard of it. And then I saw this, and like I said, swirls. Now, this goes with all of the Aerosmith fabrics, and I didn't necessarily buy it for the bag, but I bought it because it's so pretty, and I know I'll use it for a bag, whether it's my Aerosmith bag or a different one or something. And this, again, was 108 inch wide, $11.99 a yard, and I bought a half yard, which is still a lot of fabric at 108 inches wide. So, as I said earlier, I went over there. I wanted to get the flannel, which I didn't get. They had flannel, but it wasn't even close to the right color. But it was gorgeous, and it was a good quality, but it just, the colors were off. But while I was looking at, I was bad. While I was looking at, look what I found. Yes, I wanted flannel, but what did I come home with? Gnomes. Look at the gnomes. Aren't they cute? So some of them, I don't know, there's just something about gnomes. Some of them have the fur caps, and some of them have the black and red check, and some of them have what looks like a nightcap, and they've all got those gray beards. And this was $6.99 a yard, which is a bit more than what Martin's normally charges. But the fabric is Timeless Treasures Fabric of Soho. Let me see. There's more information here somewhere. Well, anyway, that's what I've got. Timeless Treasures Fabric of Soho. So that's some adorable fabric. Okay, I want to catch up on the chat really quick. Let's see what's happening. Okay, we got to the part where Mona was saying pretty bag and Jamie could hide her dog in it. I remember that part. Susan says, my daughter's named after 2 Kiss songs. Oh, no kidding. Oh, I remember Beth. Oh, my land. Yes, yes, yes. That's beautiful, Susan. Thank you for sharing. Joetta says, I turned 65 in March and I love it. My Medicare is so much better than it was. Yeah, there's a few perks here and there. I agree. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I know when hubby did. Jamie says, oh, we need a tutorial on the shopping bags you put in the shopping carts. I don't know what you mean, Jamie. Either I'm a little bit slow, which could be, or I need a little bit more information. Betty says, nice bag. You did a great job. Thank you, Betty. Richard says, I do the same with all the bags that I make. I walk a lot, and it's easier to put the groceries over your shoulder. Yes, while walking than carrying them in your hand. I can also carry more that way. Absolutely. Agreed. 100%. Georgina said, nice fabrics. Fern, wow, love the fabric. Terry said, Martins. Oh, yeah, and I got a $5 Martins t-shirt yesterday. It says I should have bought it when I saw it at Martins. Which reminds me, I still have, I think, 2 or 3 Martins bags. So if someone, Terie or Lisa, can someone email me next week possibly, or message me and remind me so I can do the giveaway? Thank you, everyone. And then Terry said, that's me. We must be twins. I love paisley everything. And Joyce says, me too. Paisleys and polka dots. Fern said, pretty. Jamie said, yes. Joyce, me too, Marie. Paisleys and polka dots. Lisa says, I'm pouting. I didn't get to go to Martin's. Does it help that I thought of you when I was there? Because I did. I did. Nancy, oh, those fabrics look great together. Thank you. And I love paisley too. Isn't that funny? It's like my youngest son, he loves paisley print shirts and things, and he probably got it from me because I just love paisley. Nancy, oh, those fabrics look great together. Okay, did I read that? Okay, thank you, Nancy. Richard said, I love paisley prints too. Oops, it scrolled on me here. I'm going to go back up. I like using them when making fish purses. Yeah, because of the scales. I got you there. I got you. Terry says it complements it perfectly. Yes, it does. So everyone, you know, remember when I showed you what Terry sent, the zipper and the pulls? That's why I said that the kind of like the points on the castle kind of look like these wings where it comes out, you know, a little bit. I can make believe. Lukey says, coordinated super well. Will turn out beautiful. Love Aerosmith. Yeah, me too. Oh, and I got a first, not that this will mean much to any other person other than me, but the other day I went like this on my phone, and when I did, they had just dropped a new video on their YouTube channel, and I was able to click the first like. I grabbed a screenshot of it, and within like 20 seconds there was like 300 and something, and I got the first one. So I was like, oh. I don't know. So little things in life, right? Thank you, Lukey. Jamie says that's adorable. Richard says love all your fabric choices. Terry says gnomes. Jamie says, I'm always looking at chicken. Terry says that Timeless Treasures is a favorite fabric company of mine. They have a lot of pretty prints, don't they? I agree. Oh, Kathy's leaving. Bye, Kathy. Quilts and Krafts. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We hope you have a great day, too. Georgina says her hubby loves gnomes. And Pamela, hey, Pamela, she says Timeless Treasures do beautiful fabrics in Soho. Is in London, England. Well, there we go. And Jamie said the big ones you open up and set inside like a huge gift bag. Okay. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. All right, so I'm caught up, so I need to go show you what I did. I think I showed you enough of the postcards, right? Because those are just, they're not done yet. They're just kind of is what it is. So, as you guys know, about a month ago, I received a box from Amanda with all kinds of fabric in there. Some small pieces and some, you know, like fat quarter, and some even a little larger. So the other day, I started making cat toys. And they're all kinds of different sizes. Okay, and I did film this because I was going to do a voiceover. So, you know, you might have something like this, or small like this, but I tried to just get as many as I could, because normally when I do these at Christmas time or whatever, like our granddaughter has 3 cats and so anyway, usually this is the popular size, which is, I don't know, between 7 and 9 inches is normally what I go with. I had just purchased some new catnip. Oh, that's right, I had to hide it because Jack kept coming in my room. Either way, I have 30 something of these all done up. So I did get that done. And if you remember correctly, not last week, but the week before, because I wasn't here last week, I showed you guys these. Remember these little card holders? And they have 2 pieces or 2 places in there. And I told you guys at the time, I'm like, you would not believe what I did. I made one, it was so cute, and it was fabric that I believe Lisa sent me, but please don't quote me. Hi, guess who? It's Nancy. We're so glad you're here. Hi, Gisela. Broken right wrist, my goodness. Amanda says, oh, they're so cute. I think so too. And there's so many cute fabrics in there, right? Yeah, so I'll take a picture at some point. All right, so I made one of these out of some fabric that I loved. Okay, see that? Isn't that nice? Because black looks neat, and it's got the gold. And so, you know, it's got the 2 compartments. And I can't remember what I used for the interfacing, but it feels good. I really like this one. So what did I do? Okay, because it snaps shut way over on the side. Okay, let me see if I can show you. It's not centered at all. In fact, I'm just not sure how I did it. So if you centered it, it would be right here, but it's over here. I'm going to use it. I still think there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. I'll throw it in my purse. I don't have a problem with that. But I started using those fabrics that Amanda gave me. And this was another thing I tried. Check out that little coin purse. Cute, cute. Yeah. Because this one has like envelopes and stuff on it. Okay, so I gotta move this along. I still have quite a bit to show you guys, so I gotta go to the list. Plus, we still have our drawings to do. All right, let me see. Martins, I did that. Okay, Wawak. All right, and I had a question earlier, and I'm going to discuss that. So, I have always been a huge fan of the Pellon brand SF101. Oh, before I go, let me catch up here. Yeah, Gisela, I'm not sure how you did that, sweetheart, but oh my land. I hope you feel better soon, because that's got to be rough. That has got to be rough. Yes, Terie was saying to Jamie that that's a great idea. It is. It is an absolutely great idea. Jamie said she's a beginner, still needs help. I'm still trying to sew straight. Seriously, we all start somewhere. Believe me. That's not a big deal. Practice, practice, and have fun while you're doing it. Amanda's left-handed crochet says, oh, they are so cute, and I think so too. Gisela says, well, watch, but have a hard time writing. Broke right wrist. Yeah, don't worry about writing. We know you're there, and I'm so sorry, Gisela. Let's see. Yes, Lisa is saying that if you enjoy crazy chickens, go to Lorelei Harris. And it's funny because I have some more up there that I was gifted, and I'm going to make another bag. Yeah, Jamie's here. We can show her the chicken bag. She's probably never seen the chicken bag. Because Lisa gifted me, I believe Lisa gifted me the chickens, and then I think Richard got me the chicken wire fabric. But this is a Lorelei Harris fabric chicken. And you can see I quilted it close up. And would you believe that this is not the same fabric as this? Two different manufacturers, two different names. Anyway, that's a Lorelei Harris chicken. Michelle, thank you so much. She says, love all the fabric. Thank you. Yes, Betty, I've been trying to stay busy. Misty, oh goodness, she said, I'm sorry I had to leave, but a bit just got back. Well, welcome back. Okay, and Terie is on the Wawak site right now looking for text 70 thread. Okay, so back to my previous sentence, which was, I normally was buying for my bags and for handles and for a million different uses in my sewing room. I would buy Pellon SF101. You attach it to the back side of your fabric and it gives you, you know, basically like this. That's what's inside these. So it's not too stiff that you can't bend it, but you've got to have some body there. You've got to have something. Well, the first time that I ordered from Wawak, I found that theirs is more than double the width. And no, you don't have to buy this much, let me just say. So this one is 10 yards long by 44 inches wide, and it was $39. And I did the math at one point when I first bought it, but please don't quote me. I'm going to pull a number out of the sky and say it was something like 60% savings over the other brand. Secondly, I like it better. I truly do. I don't have as many issues with it bubbling up. I don't have issues with it not sticking. And it's called, the link is below in the description box, but I'm willing to bet that Terry's probably over there right now and she's gonna drop that link. But it is called Profuse Flexible Woven Interfacing. And you can get it in different sizes. Like I said, you don't need to buy this much, but because I use this on my key fobs, my tote bags, my open wide zippered pouches, my baskets. I use it for everything. So it's the best way I can find it, you know. Yes, and thank you, Misty. Richard is giving some very sage advice, and I agree 100%. And he said, in case you can't read the chat, he said, Jamie, to sew straight, don't watch the needle. That is so true. Watch the edge of your presser foot. If you watch your needle, you won't sew straight. And that's true. Think of it as you're driving down the road. What are you looking at when you're driving down the road? Are you looking at the little dotted or solid line, just looking at that one thing? No, you have to watch the landscape, because if you just focus on that little yellow line, the driving experience isn't going to be all you might have thought it would be. Amanda says, I'm going to go check out Wawak. Oh, it is. It is a cool store, and I have more from there, but I'll tell you, I buy their brand of, what's it called? Decoville Light. It's just a knockoff. I shouldn't say their brand. This is not their brand. Well, maybe it is. It says Wawak on it. I digress. I forget. All right. So what I do is I have a cardboard bolt, I guess, that I had originally purchased SF101, and I put that on it now. In fact, last week when I was waiting for that to come in, I had my husband secure that bolt because the cardboard was getting kind of, you know, wimpy and all that. All right, so what else did I get from Wawak? I'm excited to show you what else I got. Okay, hardware, bag hardware. All right, so this is like the holder. So what these say is they say handmade, and I have some in a rainbow finish. I have some in a nickel finish. I hope you can see that. It's kind of, I'm sure you can tell there's words on there. It says handmade. Let me get one of the nickel ones and maybe you can see that one a little better. So I've never put these in before. I mean, they're not a whole lot different than a snap, you know. The way they go on, you put the prongs through the holes and you bend them back. It's not a big deal there. But, oops. You want to make sure you have something underneath there, which I do show in the videos, a little piece of like fusible fleece or something. Okay, maybe you can see this one better. It keeps picking up the light. Anyway, it says handmade. I promise you it does. So I bought some in nickel finish, some in rainbow finish. So I had some. And then these are, I bought two of the same thing. These are the magnetic snaps for the bags, like this. Okay. But I could always get the rainbow tooth zipper and all that D-rings. I could not find these like on Amazon or whatever with free shipping, but I found them on Wawak and wrapped them up into that. But the thing I didn't do is I didn't ask you guys until 2 weeks ago where to find that 1/8 inch wide zipper tape or whatever you call it. And Wawak did indeed have it. And then look what they sent me. Some of them are kind of crushed. I got some stickers. Woohoo! Thank you, Wawak. I really like that. All right, so that was what I got from Wawak. So let me look at my list because I think we're almost done other than the drawings. You guys are probably going to be like, geez, my ears hurt, Marie. Shut up. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I'm going to drop a link later on the Facebook group of one of my autumn tutorials. And I want to thank you guys for watching these. The views have been going crazy on like the autumn table runner and just things like that. But for about the past month, maybe 6 weeks, in the description box below this video is a whole list of autumn tutorials. So if you want something fun to make, autumn themed, just go check it out. Of course, you could make it for any season. It just doesn't have to be autumn. All right. And then Betty said, I'm going to try that Wawak brand. Oh, I tell you, Betty, I love it. Gammy Rowe, thanks, Marie. You're welcome. You're the one who asked, aren't you? You asked earlier. Yeah. So, I mean, the price is, if you look at it, like I said, the SF-101 comes in 20 inches wide. And just that alone, 44 inches by 10 yards. So the price is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Is the product different? Yes, it is. I like it better. So what I would suggest is to buy their smallest piece. Or if you want, I could send you a piece. Send me your mailing address. I'll pop a piece in an envelope and send it to you, and you can check it out if you wanted to. All right. Honor says, thanks, Richard. I need to remember that. It's like bowling. Don't look at the pins, look at the arrows. That's right. And Jamie said, I appreciate that. That's what I've been doing. But don't get hard on yourself, Jamie, because the thing is, we all start somewhere. And if you don't know, you don't know. It's not your fault you didn't know. Now you know. All right. And Terie says, I love those tags as well. I do too. Thank you, Terie. I don't know where to put them. Like, I didn't put one on my Super Bloom, but on my Aerosmith, I've got to have a label to figure out where it's going. Thank you, Susan and Jamie and Misty. Amanda says, that's really nice. I really like those. I haven't seen those before. Oh, I know. I think they're gorgeous. Thank you. Nancy says they're pretty. Georgina says nice pins. Oh, there's Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, we almost missed you. We're almost up to doing the drawings. Amanda says, I haven't seen rainbow magnetic snaps. See, that's me. I couldn't find them. I mean, I could, but they were expensive. The only difference on these ones is they're thinner, but I don't care, you know. Terie says, I love being here listening to you. Because I was saying your ears are going to hurt. Thank you, Terie. Misty says, love watching your videos. Well, thank you, Misty. That's sweet. Terie says that it's a much better product and price. And it is. And I'm not trying to, like, what's the word, diss the Pellon, because I use a lot of their product and I wouldn't switch. The Pellon 987, the Pellon 973. But this stuff right here, I'm not going back. I'm just not. It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see. So, Kimberly, we're glad you stopped in. That's cool. I loved your video that I saw a week or two ago with the little piglets. They're so adorable. Misty says, sewing straight is a difficult task. It is. When you're first starting out, that is really tough. And, even now, it could be something as simple as one of these. When I know I have to top stitch, that's when I'm most likely going to mess up. Because I know it's important to sew straight and 1/8 of an inch from an edge and, this and that. Sherry, my quilting world. Whoops. It just scrolled. Them. Nancy, Jamie, and also make sure your feed dogs are clean. Yes, indeed. Kimberly got busy sewing. Well, that's good. And Peggy Lee said, I had an experienced quilter tell me don't watch the needle. It knows how to do its job. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Honor says, Marie, you need to make us a chart of all the fusibles, etc. you recommend. I'm not even going to finish this. I'm going to tell you, Honor. That's amazing because I wrote it down. It's in this notebook right here. Cross my heart. I swear it is. I was thinking of making some YouTube shorts that just say, if you follow my channel and want to make what I make, these are the products I use the most. What do you think? Thank you, Honor. So she said, so that we can print it out and keep it at the machine as a quick check for, what would Marie use? You're so cute. Hi, Helen. She says, cute bag. Thank you, Helen. Honor says strings. Was supposed to say battings, etc. Yeah, I gotcha. I understand. Laura says, I depend on my 1/4 inch foot with a guide most of the time. Truly. Peggy Lee says, got it. LOL. Terie, wait. What would Marie use? Hi, Fran. Fran Riley says, sorry I'm late. Internet is not good this morning. Georgina, does Wawak ship to Canada? Well, I can't look right now, Georgina, but maybe one of my admin ladies would look that up, or you could possibly Google it. I don't really know the answer to that. I apologize. And Misty says, that's awesome. Would love to have that list. Okay. Donna, hi Donna. She says, good afternoon. Glad to make it for Summit Alive. We are too. Okay, so I'm not on the Facebook group a lot, but if you wanted to be a member of the Facebook group, you just have to email me at mariescrappycreations@yahoo.com. It is listed in the description box below the video. All right, prizes. I explained everything earlier. So I've got my handy dandy iPad right here. We're going to pick a winner. I'm going to turn the brightness down. So the first one is for the fabric. Now, as I said earlier, from 2 weeks ago, I drew 3 winners. A postcard, a creative word of the day monthly winner, and a fabric winner. And unfortunately, I didn't hear from anyone. But this can be the changing day. This can be the changing day in your life. All right. Who won the fabric? Now this is funny because 2 weeks ago I drew the name Love My Craft, L-U-V, Love My Craft, which we all know who that is. It's Mary. She watches from work. She's here. We know Mary, okay? There is another username that starts with L-U-V, but instead of Love My Craft, it's Love and then the number 2, Craft with a K. And she says, I found your channel while looking for something to make with my Scrappy fabric. So congratulations, Love to Craft. You won the fabric prize, or the weekly fabric prize, from My Fabric Addiction 1 over on Etsy. So I'm going to go to this comment after the live stream, and I'm going to reply to it and let you know how to contact me and what to do. So congratulations, Love to Craft. All right, now we need, I'm going to get to the other page here. Okay, we're going to do a drawing for an autumn postcard, okay? All right. Scroll. Let me see. All right. Oops. Well, there's a name I have not heard of before. She writes, Enid, watching from Australia, having breakfast. Now, this was 13 days ago she wrote it. Enid Maloney. I'm going to zoom in just to show everyone that that's whose name I drew, Enid Maloney. Congratulations to Enid and to Love to Craft as our winners this week. So before I forget, I need to give you a creative word of the day. So if you haven't won anything on my channel in the past 90 days, you can leave a comment. You can leave a comment with a special word. If you're in the US, you haven't won, you can use the word fabric. But the creative word of the day for today is something we've been talking a lot about today, and that is bag. Maybe you're going to tell me I've never made a bag, or I've only made this kind of bag, or something. Okay, but the word is bag. Now, speaking of bag, I am still learning about YouTube, and I had a bag video that dropped this, a week ago or so. Well, what happened is I filmed myself, and a lot of you are going to know, you watched it, so you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's a red, white, and blue, or mostly red and blue bag I made for my friend who is blind. She's born on the 4th of July. Those are her colors. I took all my scraps, and I just filmed it. And then I sped it up at 8 times the speed and did a voiceover. The whole thing. Now, it's not exactly a tutorial, but in the description box of it, I give links so that if you wanted to make one, you could go find it, how to make it. But what happened is I was looking at something in my YouTube studio, and it told me that that video wasn't set to public. I'm like, well, no wonder it's only got 12 views. It's been out well over a year, and it's only got 12 views. Like, what in the world? So I went to the settings, and I changed it to public. And it put it out just like I had put out a brand new tutorial video. So I'm learning something new, even now, about YouTube. And when I did that, I found another video that also was set to private that I could release. So I'll probably be doing that pretty soon. I would like to put out a tutorial this weekend, if I can. I'm not 100% sure. But speaking of YouTube and all that, a couple of my friends had said, you're going to hit 20,000 by the holidays. And I thought, And I don't go, oh, what's my number? But I noticed this morning that I'm at 19,008 something. So I'm under 200 to go to hit 20,000. And when I hit 20,000, we're going to do something fun. Not that we don't always have fun, because you guys are a great group of people, but we'll do something fun. And last year, I got dressed up for Halloween, and we sat here and sewed or chatted, or we did whatever. And I think I might do that again this year. Please let me know in the comments what you think about that. Of course, maybe I'll dress up in my pajamas. I don't know. It's not like, oh, I'm a big Halloween person. I just thought it was a little bit fun. All right, let me catch up on the chat before we close out here for today, because we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes because catching up and all that. We had to, right? Oh my goodness. I'm way back here. Okay, I'm to the part where Georgina was asking about Wawak shipping to Canada. Donna, we are so glad that you made it for at least some of the live. And you can always go back and pick it up too. But thank you so much. You're always so sweet. And you know, Donna's been here since the beginning. And a couple of weeks ago, I asked you guys to tell me how you found me. And I have read all the comments. I just haven't gotten around to replying to them all. But you guys are just simply amazing. And Terie says you can call Wawak. Yes, you can. In fact, when I got their Decoville Light, or their brand of Decoville Light, and this other stuff that I showed you, one of them I had an issue with. The issue was me. It was not their product. It was me. But you can call them, and they'll call you back the next day and make sure you're still pleased with the product. So they have very good customer service. Jolene says, would love to hear what you use. Okay, I'm going to do this. I really am. Lukey says there's a Wawak Canada. That's good to know. And that they ship to Canada, says Jamie. Okay. Terie says, Jamie's Country Living. Do they? Maybe I read it wrong. Sorry. And Jamie says, I Googled. It says yes. Well, let's hope that they do. Lisa says, Wawak also carries a brand name Notions, including scissors, thread, blades. The money savings is incredible. And I agree. It is absolutely amazing. Okay. Congratulations, Enid. Yeah, absolutely. I agree there. Okay, everyone congratulating on the winners. We love to have the winners, right? Enid Maloney and Love to Craft. Yes. See, that's our moderators. They are knocking it out of the park, you girls. You're like the little cheerleaders. What do we do with the word of the day, says Misty. Okay, when I end and say thanks for hanging out with me and all that, you're going to refresh your page or just go back to the video. Down below it, it's going to say comments. You just click in there and leave me a comment. You can just simply write the word bag, or you can tell me like what I said, but remember, if you're in the US and you haven't won in the last 90 days, you use the word fabric in your comment, you have a chance to win the weekly fabric prize. Laura says a pajama party could be fun. I think it sounds really fun. And Betty says almost 20,000. Yippee. I know, it's exciting. 2 weeks in one, says Nancy. Yeah, that's it. I was hoping for that, Nancy. Jamie says, just stay 10 more minutes or make 2 hours. Oh, goodness. When live stream. Oh, yeah, Honor was telling me how to get the comments to come up. Thank you, ladies. All right. It was great to see you, says Amanda. It was great to see you, too. She has to go. She hopes everyone enjoys their day. Lisa says, me in a birthday suit is a blinding experience. My goodness. Okay, listen, everyone. I really missed you guys. I'm so glad you hung out with me today. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you very much for watching on the replay. Let me see, it is 1:22. I have a very small chicken downstairs. I'm going to go pop that in the oven. I'm going to make some garlic mashed potatoes with onions, because, you know, and some gravy, and probably some green beans, and chunk up some cheese. That just sounds like a good supper. And if I felt a little better, I'd make some biscuits, but I'm not feeling that industrious because honestly, I can't sleep anymore. It's been like 10 days and I just simply cannot sleep. And right now, I feel like I'm Mary, 45 now in Virginia on the Blue Ridge Parkway and sunny. That's awesome. Bye, Mary. Yeah. Oh, Jamie says, no, don't go. I'm sorry. Honor says, have a great day. Oh, Nancy, everyone have a wonderful day. Sounds delicious, says Misty. I'll put an extra plate on for you. Terie says, delicious. Kimberly, you're making me hungry. Oh, Honor is too, and now Jamie's hungry. You know, you guys are the best. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thanks so much for hanging out with me. And remember, right? Be kind out there. The world needs more of that. I'll see you next time right here. All the love in the world. Take care, everyone. Gisela, feel better? And there was someone else that was sick, and I'm terrible with names. Ooh, Mary's got soup. Maybe I won't cook.